Hello guys, this is Zach Burkle, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks that I've learned from random sources about making a successful website. And so in this first episode, what I'm going to show you guys how to do is, sorry, I'm trying to turn my volume down. Okay, there. I'm going to show you how to make a template that you can use for basically any website you make with HTML or CSS, you use HTML to make the website and then use CSS to style it. So if that makes any sense, it'll make more sense later on. But so first what we're going to do is we're going to write doc type HTML. Oh, I didn't spell that right. Sorry, I can't see my keyboard very well because my microphone's right in front of me. So there's going to be a little bit of noise for a second. Just gotta... Okay, sorry. I was just changing where my mic is around because it was in front of me and I couldn't see anything. I still can't really see anything, but it's better. So then what we're going to write is HTML, so what doctype HTML does is it's telling the browser and stuff that it's an HTML website. That it's not like, I don't know, something crazy, which I don't really know what it would be. This is just, they came up with it. People made HTML. I didn't make HTML, but yeah. So then what we're going to do next is we're going to do HTML lang equals en. Well, if you're English, I don't know what the other abbreviation is for other languages. You can Google those if you want, though. But what's telling this is that the language is English. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to say head. And in the head, it's basically the stuff that you don't want to really show up on the website, but you still need in the website. So, like, we're going to write, first of all, meta charset equals, quote-unquote, UTF-8. I can't spell anything right because I can't see anything. There, got it right, sorry. That's telling it that the characters are in UTF-8, which is... I'm sure you've all seen it probably before somewhere, but it's like, I don't know, not how to explain it. It's like characters, kind of how they're set up. But, 1 second, can you hear my breathing? Okay, so then we're gonna do link rel equals style sheet, and I'll explain what this does in a second. This is a little bit of code though, so that's why I'm just going to finish this off first. Type equals text/CSS. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to say href equals CSS / style sheet dot CSS. There we go. And then we're going to end that. Okay, so what this does is it's linking this to a style sheet. And so it's the rel means relation, so it's related, or the relation is a style sheet. And this is telling it that it's going to be in CSS. And the href is just to the URL, so you don't need, if you just want to put this in your website directory, you don't need to have the CSS file, but I put it in a folder called CSS, and you can change this name to whatever you want as long as it has .css at the end. And you actually have a file called that, which I don't yet, but that doesn't matter until we finish everything up. But then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say title. Sorry if you can hear my breathing. The microphone's way closer to my mouth than it is normally. Sorry, I was just checking if my windscreen's working, which I think it is. Sorry if you can hear noise right now. 1 second, I'm going to pause this recording. For that background noise, my sister was coming upstairs. But, so what this is I'm going to say insert title here. Sorry if there's more background noise. Sorry again for that. My little sister was trying to annoy me and coming into my room like, hey, hi. But, so that's basically what above the, in their browser where there's the, like, address bar, there's either above or under, depending on what browser you're using, there's like some text saying like what the website is. So it'll be like Gmail, something like, I don't know, Google Mail login page or something, I don't know. Something like that. That's what this is, and I'll show you an example of that in a second. But then this next thing I'm going to do is I am going to end the head, and I'll show you how to do this. Oh, and I didn't explain this already. But so, no, end the head. Okay, so this is a tag. It's called a tag. Sorry. And this is the ending tag. So starting tag, ending tag, and same with this and that. You have to end the tag by just putting a slash in front of it. Like this doesn't need an ending tag. Some things don't. These don't. But most things do. But I get more into that eventually. But then we're going to do a body. And in the body, I'm going to close this tag. And I'm also going to close the main HTML tag at the top. But basically in the body, you're going to put whatever you want to have in the website. So if you want to have a paragraph, and I'll get more into all these tags for adding stuff into the website in the next episode. But I'm going to say thanks for watching. Sorry if there's more noise again. I'm sorry, my sister is being really annoying. So then I'm going to save this now. Crap, where is the little mouse? Okay, there we go. If you're wondering what application this is, it's Notepad++. And if you're wondering how I'm running Notepad++ on my Mac, it's, I don't know, some guy recoded it or fixed it so it'll run on a Mac, so it's kind of cool. I like it. But what was I even trying to go to? I was trying to go to, okay, you have to get it in, you have to drag the file in here, but I'm actually on another monitor right now, so it doesn't really work right because I'd have to like drag it off a different screen. But so basically what this does is I have mine in a file, and this is it. So this is what that looks like. And so, yep, I'll get more into all the other stuff in the next episode. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Leave feedback, rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Zach.